So we start this session off, moving slowly through a darkened bedroom. You hear the soft do 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 as
And
X
trademark.
sits up out of the bed and stretches his arms wide. He smacks his lips a little bit and looks to the window where there's a bird resting, feeding on this window for the first time in ages. And he smiles and puts his feet on the floor and turns and takes a step towards the door to see if see if he can get some more of that delicious food that they had last night. And then blam, 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 blam! He hears noises coming from upstairs. What do you do?
Somebody grab. Someone should. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Devin.
I was gonna say somebody should lock a door.
No, this is his time to run.
You want me to lock my door and stay in there?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go.
I grab all my stuff and I open the door. I want to stealthily open the door. If you're gonna make me roll, just let me know. And then
No, you don't need to stealth. I mean, you don't need to. Fine.
Okay. And then I peer around the corners of the door, like look down hallways. I'm assuming there's hallways. I can't really see. Do I see anything? Do I recognize anything?
You don't see anything at the moment. There doesn't appear to be anybody coming. But you hear a roll perception check.
Perception.
Yeah, you hear some thudding and scuffling coming from the top of the stairs, and muffled shouting. And you see on the other end of the compound, down in this direction, like lights start to flick on in some of the upstairs windows.
Okay, I start heading towards that way. Moving fastly, like a light jog.
All right, which way are you moving?
I could tell you if I could see the map. But the way to get me to the party.
Okay, you should have vision. There you go. You're moving.
No, yeah, I can see this little room I'm in. I can't see anything else.
Oh yeah, just move further.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And then I guess I'll go. You said it was this way, right?
Yeah. If you're moving towards the party, you're going this way.
Okay. Where'd you say I hear the noise from?
Up the stairs in this direction.
Okay. Gotcha.
It will be. I'll move you up here to the next landing if that's the direction you're going.
Yeah, that's the way I'm going.
So, boom. Yeah.
I'm running towards the party.
Okay. All right. You get up there, and the door is slightly ajar.
I push on it to peer in.
You push on it and see all of your friends, and
dead.
No.
Question: would I see him opening the door where I'm standing from?
You would.
I'll immediately, without skipping a beat, go, "Holy shit, X!" Grab him and yank him into the door, and then slam the door behind us.
You see all of your friends covered in blood, and Dolan Regulore over in this alcove over here, seeming to be slightly melted by acid, but breathing. You see Estella Rashada bleeding all over her body, but also breathing. And directly at your feet are two dead philosophers, completely dead, cold and not moving.
What? What happened? He's shocked. He's like super shocked.
I'm gonna take his place next to the door and basically hold myself up against the door, kind of barring it. And then I'm just gonna be like, "Guys, X is here."
And there's a demon behind you. He's also dead.
Cool.
Use the bodies. Pile them in front of the door.
So I guess I go towards the rest of the party.
Horatio's gonna run up to you and be like, "Give me the gloves."
All right.
Tathon's gonna be over here with Dahor. I'm gonna start grabbing bodies and piling them
right.
up against the door.
We are going to go into initiative order.
Okay.
I've still got initiative for everybody except for X. So X, I need you to roll me an initiative. 12.
12.
All right. We will start at the top of a new round 1. You have blank amount of rounds until somebody arrives. Top of the order is, where is it? There you go. Rowan. You could take, you would just, we'll go with 2 actions to keep it simple. So whatever you want to do, we'll just go in rounds in that way.
Well, you said Dolan. Is somebody playing Dolan?
Oh, I'm sorry. Dahor, that's my bad.
If anybody's got any health to throw out there, by the way, don't give me.
When it's my turn.
Great.
All right. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. I can't see in particular. Stop is down, but still alive, right?
Stop is down. He is actually bleeding. I need you to roll a Constitution check on him. Oh no!
He's not
Oh,
bleeding.
sorry. Rach cauterized his wound.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, he's not dying, but he is unconscious and 7 below HP.
And X is just standing in the room, like amazed at what he sees.
All right. So
He's shocked.
we've got a couple bodies against the door, right?
Okay. Yes, you can. You spend your first action slinging these 2 bodies up against the door.
Okay. Second action, rush over to Stop to get ready to heal him.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Um,
Rowan. You can do any 2 things.
Okay. We do good berries.
Okay. So yeah. Do you say anything, or do you just start growing berries?
I'm just gonna start growing berries randomly.
So this plant standing in the middle of the room, just like mouth wide open, aghast at what they've just done, just starts growing berries all over them. She doesn't tell you what they do.
Berries.
They are good berries. But I think everybody can take up to how many 5 a day or something like that.
Trying to look right there. Yeah, I didn't know it was my
I
turn.
think it's 8 a day.
I have a quick meta question.
Yes.
Okay. Pause, time out. Meta question. Going through my inventory sheet, I do see that, at least on Dahor's sheet, I've got a scroll of moderate or cure moderate wounds mass. Would Dahor actually be able to cast that on everyone?
You would have to roll a UMD for that. And that's going to be I can get this right here. Spellcraft. It's concentration, miscellaneous.
Or is there anyone else that could actually cast that better than me?
I think
Nick Bard.
everyone would have to roll a use magic device on that.
Okay.
And it's going to be like 20 something.
Okay, because I don't have use magic device. Because we all need heals. I figured this is the time to use it.
Activated scroll 20 plus the caster level. So let's see.
You can run to me and get it from me on your turn.
Okay.
Although,
You're running past me.
yeah.
I'll be back. I have to rejoin the call.
Mass Cure Moderate Wounds is a 2nd level spell. So anyone can roll a U-Port. Yeah, it's a 22 caster level check. Use magic device caster level check.
Is Casey talking? Because my screen shows muted, and I can't fix it.
Casey, are you muted?
Yeah, I was muted.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
I have a plus 10 UMD if you want to give me this roll, but I heard somebody else say they had it too. So
Oh, I had an 8. Use your 10. We need this.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is a crap. What is it?
Yeah, you can
2d8 plus 1 per caster level.
you can do that.
Bear in mind, when we do this, we need to bind those two before we do.
Okay. Well, it will be. There's a few people between now and Xavier, so y'all can take your checks to do that. Rowan, you have a second action aside from just casting Goodberry.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to cast a Haunted Fae aspect.
Ooh, what's that?
Haunted Fae aspect is where you can surround yourself with a disturbing illusion, making it look like you're a bizarre Fae creature, just for the people who are tied up, like whatever.
Oh, okay. So she that
Just
is
to like stay there.
okay.
I don't know that it does anything, but
It'll be fun.
yeah.
All right. So she casts Haunted Fae aspect to make herself seem like a scary Fae ghost tree. I guess it's an attempt to intimidate the tied up people. Bunny.
She's got 2. Why don't we just kill her?
No.
It's not gonna allow you to kill her.
Crap, then who's got something to tie her up with?
I can't do that now. I could
I'm double checking if I have rope.
Is there something in the room? Like, are there cords for the curtains?
Yeah. Absolutely. You can.
Like, are there curtain ties that I can grab from the 2 windows
you look
behind
around,
them, and
there
I can
are,
use that to bind them up?
There's some curtain ties. There's there's bed sheets in the room.
There's rugs.
There's rugs. You have hold person, don't you?
I do have hold person also.
Is it good for 1 round per level?
That's also true. It is more limited.
It is enough time to heal them and tie them up, though.
Consider rolling them up into a carpet.
Yes.
That's really hard to get out of.
Can I bind them with the curtain ties and then roll them in carpets?
And then more
Yes, you will have to
ties.
do a CMD check or CMB check to tie them up.
Also, we should probably gag the woman so she can't chant a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Which is CMB? What's that?
Let's see.
Oh, there it is. CMB.
Yeah.
Okay.
I imagine it helps that they're prone and unconscious. And
Oh my god.
oh goodness.
So
I'm a little befuddled. Apparently, I cannot maneuver.
Yeah, despite the fact that they are tied up, you have retrieved some tools to tie them up with, so no one will have to spend their action doing that. But you wrap it around their arms and you try to tie a slip knot, and it just slips right off of them. To Thon.
I'm actually going to hold my turn until after. Well, actually, can I do part of my turn now and then my standard action after the scroll is cast?
No, but you can have another turn in the next round after the scroll is cast.
We'll just wait until after the scroll is cast then.
That works too. All right. See, and that Dolan, you're how are you still on there? Damn it! I thought I deleted you. Xavier. You might be muted again.
I am. I call for everybody to come close to me so I can cast Cure Mass.
Will that
I don't know the range on it. I didn't look it up. My internet's being shitty.
So
Will
that's
that hit the bad
2d8
guys?
plus 4, I think.
We want it to hit them because we don't want them to die.
Are they all tied up?
But actually,
Cut up.
okay, hang on. Before I even do that, I want to look around. Like I want to walk around and see what it is.
Can I say
Yeah.
something? X,
Yeah.
get the sword. Get the sword.
Okay. So I see Dolan, right?
Mm-hmm.
I grab an arrow and I knock it.
Okay.
I'm gonna
No.
coup de grace him.
Okay. Is that your choice?
I'm gonna hold it.
Tithon.
I don't care if it goes well with Tethon. He's betrayed my gang and he's just hurt my party. And I'm a hothead. I'm just gonna knock the arrow and hold it with one hand and then just kind of stand over his body, like fuming.
Okay.
And then I drop my book bag because Race asked for the gloves.
Your book bag.
Yeah.
All right. If he's not casting the scroll this turn, then I'll
Well, I still have one more action, don't I?
You do.
Okay.
move, draw. Okay.
Well, I move.
Just
I can
remember,
move
they're
and
not
draw.
bound.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
bound yet. Bunny
Not
failed her
bound.
check to bind one of them.
Gotcha. They're not bound. Okay.
Not yet.
I guess I will go and try and bound them. Starting. Well,
Yeah,
I'll start with Dolan first because we have to get the rapier off of that chick. So.
Yeah.
And then as I'm doing that, I'm looking at Race for him to tell me what happened.
All right,
Well,
so roll
then
me a
if-
CMB
if
check.
he's- Oh yeah.
I got you. So I asked Race what's going on.
I don't know. Shit, hit the fan.
16.
All right, you successfully tie up Dolan. Corstella is still unbound, and Race, it's your turn unless Tithon wants to take his.
I'm going to flip over the table that she's on, sit on her, and bind her with the table.
All right. Roll me a CMB. You're fantastic.
Just imagine Tithon sitting on her in his big fucking armor, and he's just like rubbing his chin, like, "Yes, what next?"
Y'all hear some slight crunching. Race, it's your turn.
I'm gonna run to the backpack and I'm gonna get the gloves, and I'm gonna be like, "She dropped the sword. We have to get it. We have to hide it."
Okay.
Just so you know, the reason I wanted to use the table is with flipped over, is with the binding, since I rolled so well, yay. One arm for each leg of the table.
God.
And
you
so
tell-
that she's not able to touch or move.
Okay.
Tell me what I can
Oh.
accomplish. I want to grab the gauntlets, and then I want to grab like whatever curtain they were using to tie people up, and just like wrap that around the sword and toss it into Tithon's box. So how much of that can I get done?
Okay, so I'll say you can move over and grab the gauntlets on this turn.
Cool.
That's a move and a move.
And digging through the box, digging through his bag, yeah.
Yeah, dig through his bag.
Supposed to be
Fair.
Um,
That's what I'm doing though.
blood.
Did we ever decide, did we leave the box downstairs or did we have it still on my back? I'm either way with it. Are we going to go percentile on that?
If you want it on your back, we'll just say you have it on your back, and that's fine.
Tithon really likes having it on his back, but if we had decided otherwise, I was going to go that way.
I don't think we did, but I think we went back and forth on it, and it's really inconsequential because you're all together now. So, but all right, back to the top of the order for round 2, Dahor.
Okay, so since I should have made it over to stop, what I'm gonna do for at least stop here is I'm gonna cast my last Cure Light Wounds on him, and click.
Nice. That is successful. You bring him back up. I think you should be rolling.
I can't remember if we have any buffs still. Or those all dropped off, didn't they?
We're not in combat anymore.
Oh, yeah, good point. Okay.
Okay, so
And-
this should actually be 10 healing
Okay.
because it's not accounting for your extra level. It doesn't look like.
Okay.
I don't know.
Uh,
Look at you, Bubby.
Okay. So stop should be alive now.
So yeah, he should have woken up with that.
What was that? Put him at HP wise? Just
I think it's a. Oh, I thought it was
Just
a
one.
-7. Okay. Yeah, it's plus 10.
Yeah, I'm looking at -9 when I just clicked on him. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, that was before the race stuff and that. So, all right, we'll say he's at 1.
Yeah.
He's barely alive. Okay.
There's not much of a difference between 1 and 3, so I guess it doesn't.
He's
really
only
matter.
mostly dead. He's still slightly alive.
Yeah, mostly dead. There's a big
Okay.
difference between mostly dead and all dead. See,
Yeah.
mostly dead is slightly alive.
Okay, so I'm assuming Dahor is obviously seeing everyone else is taking care of the Dolan and the chicken. That on what's left of mine is can I use or like pull out and make stop chug one of my cure moderate wounds potions?
Yeah, yeah. We'll say that's just,
I whip the potion out, shove it down his throat, and make him drink it. Let's see. Cure moderate wounds. Come on, roll it. That's 1d.
That's 2d8 plus 2.
Okay. $14.
14. Yeah,
Not bad.
back up pretty good.
15. So he's somewhat healthy.
Speaking of, by the way, I was mistaken before about the DC of Cure Moderate Wounds Mass. It's actually DC 26. Not 22, it's 26, because the mass version of that is a 60.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we're going to be able to actually pull it off, because if they fail that spell, do we lose the scroll, or we just don't cast it?
I think you just fail to cast it, unless you roll a natural 1. And then I think you spell or something like that.
Okay. Well, anyways, quick metagame before my turn finishes. Dahor's going to look at everyone, yells, "Stop's good. I'm going to start checking rooms."
Awesome. Good choice, Rowan. So you can you can search the room, loot bodies, talk to people, try and gather information, anything.
Okay. Well, wait.
You're gonna delay.
Yeah.
Bunny.
Ice cream.
Susan.
I am going to search Corstella for anything else that I can spy around the edges of the table.
All right. You search Corstella. Where's Corstella's? Oh, fucking inventory. Here it is. On Corstella, you find a wand, a magical wand, a Paraculum light mace, a magical cloak, a spell book, and 95 gold pieces.
Somebody writing that down?
Susan's telling too. What was the mace again?
Paraculum. HORACALCUM.
Ooh, that's special material.
Yeah,
It is.
Horacalcum. It's
Yeah.
So I'm just going to yoink all of that and put it in my bag.
just because we don't want her to have access to it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's one action is looting her body.
Good action. Somebody else remove Dolan's explosives.
Oh, shit.
Rage, clean him out.
All right. Are windows the whole way around? None of those are doors, right?
Where?
Like these.
Yeah, there's a door here. There's a door here. There's a door here. There's a door here, and there's a door here.
This, if I remember correctly, this door that you see the green circle on, I think that had magic items in it, or it was detected magic last time we were in this room.
This one, yeah, there were magic items behind it. That was Dolan. That was Dolan's room.
Okay.
There was also magic behind this door. That's the door that the demon came out of. This is the door that had the ward, the symbol on it. This door is locked. This door was the dining room.
I think the one in the middle looks more like me.
This is one of those times when
Okay. How far can I move towards the door that Costella came out of?
the door that where Stella and the demon came out of.
That one.
Okay, yeah. So that can be your move, is to move over there
Okay.
and open that door. I'll let
Go.
you.
Somebody go back her up. We don't want anybody. There's more. Might be more invisible things.
There we go. There is another door to your south and a bed in this room. We will move on to who's second? Bunny, did you want? I mean, Rowan, want to take your turn?
I'll just move over where Bunny is since she's over there.
Move down to back up Bunny. Do you want to do another action? You want to search this guy on your way or anything like that?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's search the dude.
All right.
Search the
So you searches the demon on the way. His name is Cantulin. He has a magical longsword, a spell book, and most importantly, a magical ring.
Probably for the ward.
All right. And that is 2 actions. That moves on to who's after. I'm sorry, I've lost my initiative order now. Xavier, you're next.
Okay. So looking around the room that I'm in, it's just me, Dahor, and Rach, right? Nobody else?
Yeah.
No.
And a dog.
And a Tethon sitting
And a
on
Tethon.
Porstella.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, standing on top of Porstella.
Okay. I'm gonna try to roll for the cure mass. I'm gonna.
If you fail it, I'm gonna come right behind you and do my channel positive energy. Now that we've got them bound,
Okay.
I'm probably gonna do that anyways.
I'm gonna
since
use
the dog
bottle
can
cap,
channel.
Jeremy. So that's a +8, right?
Actually, do I have a bottle cap? Can I add to his bottle cap with a bottle cap?
You can. I think it might be a little unnecessary.
Yeah, I mean, if it's 26, that puts me at an 18. Like, I should be fine.
I've said this before. I should be fine. I've said that.
So you said I gotta hit a 26, right?
Yeah. You have
So
like
I'm gonna add 8.
65% chance
So
of
that's 18 roll. I don't know what that was because
That's exactly a 26.
Nice. Okay.
So yeah, you cast 2d8 plus 2 on everybody in range.
Oh, that's 26 plus 8, by the way.
Oh yeah, it's right. It's 26 plus 8.
So it's what
Wasn't
you said.
the
It's
range 30 feet?
2d8
8
plus 2.
plus 2. Okay.
Plus 6. I'm sorry, because it's a scroll. It casts at that caster level, right?
Yeah, it casts at that caster level.
Okay, yeah. So 2d8 plus 6.
Technically, Bunny's within 30 feet if the range was 30 feet on it.
It is 2d8, right? Not 2d6.
Yes. 2d8
8 plus 6, right?
Yes.
Everybody is 17 HP back.
Sweet.
And that
Now,
was to.
You said I get two actions, right?
2 actions. That was 1.
Okay, so can it be another standard?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm being
So
loose with it.
So does that bring Dolan up to where he's moving?
Yeah, that brings all of them conscious. They're they're starting to stir.
So as he starts jerking around, I unleash an arrow. So that's 25 to hit.
25 to hit for 6 points of damage. I'm actually going to have to do the math and see if you knocked him back out again. Plus, he bled out a little, so.
Well, let me know.
-6. So no, he's like, oh my kidney.
So I lean down to him and I look at him. You're a fucking traitor. You don't mess with my friends or my families. And then I just stand back up.
All right.
And load another arrow in my bow. Actually, I pull the one that's in him out and recock it.
Nice.
I like that.
I don't like the coup de grace out of combat, but I approve of this message.
To Thon.
How awake is Corstella?
She's not said anything yet, but her eyes are open and she's, starting to look around.
I make sure that she looks right at me as I only take the fuck. I roll terrible.
Find
Well,
your mouth.
4 on my channel positive to everybody within 30 feet.
All right, so everybody gets 4 more points. You should heal yourself by 21 points right now.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
No, I was telling Kelly.
Oh.
So yeah, that's 4 points to everybody.
And I let her know that she will stand for her crimes. But if she stands against us on our way out, she will not make it out of here. Period. Dolan, you know that she's lied to you. You make the same mistake again, you will never make another mistake.
Messages.
Yeah, so they Dolan kind of looks over at her. He's like, Mistress, what should we do? And she looks at him and she says, you should shut up, Dolan.
And with my second action, what I'm doing is I'm laying my shield across her chest, like perpendicular.
Mhm.
And my broken sword, I'm laying it across the shield, pointed down at her, just letting her know she flinches. That's it. As I sit on her on the table.
Is that your 2 actions?
Yep.
Okay.
Taking my second action to make a very big threat.
Raish.
I guess I'll roll Intimidate because I can.
No rooms have successfully been looted yet, and neither is Dolan or the philosophers.
Clean out Dolan.
I'm gonna slip on the gloves and pick up the sword and throw it in the chest, like I said.
All right. You slip on the gloves. And
I want to make it clear to
sword.
you, I am not grabbing the sword by the handle. I'm wrapping it in something and then throwing it in the chest.
All right.
And then I'm gonna pocket the gloves off into the chest too.
All right. You do that successfully.
Yes.
No ill effects.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny because he just ran around his bag, never saw the gloves, threw them in there.
All you hear
I'm
is
sure-
and he's like, what?
Okay, but before I throw the gloves in there, I want to look at Tithon and I want to do like a little like jazz hands, and then I'm gonna throw them in.
Because I don't see it happening because I'm looking at her.
And as I'm assuming Dolan sees the gloves on Raish, and so I look down and he was like, that's right. I cracked it safe. I took the gloves. You suck.
What a good boy.
If you worked with us, that might have been your achievement, Dolan.
Our GM is disappeared.
Gotcha.
Yep, he's full on out of the chat. So Rachel's gonna go over there and kick his corpse a few times. So
He's not dead yet.
He's not dead.
he will be when I'm done kicking him.
You don't have this.
While
He
you're,
threw acid in my face. I'm not.
while you're kicking him, I'm mocking him about a kid being able to lock the safe. The gloves.
And the paladin's telling him he's an idiot for believing her lies. He's just this poor guy. He's getting berated from every corner.
Don't forget to loot him.
I see Jeremy.
I
He's on a
thought
mountain. Oh, he's gone.
He's probably cursing right now because of his network connection.
He had like a background where he had like a mountain and there was a sword stuck in a skeleton.
I'm back now. Yeah, that's my background here. I'll show it to everybody again.
You look like you're on like the cover of an album.
Jeremy has a green screen? That's fucking bitching.
No, it's just my background. I like it.
I want a background.
All right. It's
This
like
is
my
going to be in the video. That's fun.
it's like my favorite D&D video. I mean, picture. Anyways, I'm sorry, Dolan. It is the top of round 3 in your turn. I mean, Dahor. Damn it.
I was just gonna say what? Okay, so since I can see that they're handling Dolan and all that kind of stuff, now with Stop Up now, would he be able to aid me in searches and checking stuff?
Sure.
And finding things?
I will give you a third action. Yeah, since he
Okay.
can help you do stuff.
So my hope is we've already looted Corstella, we've looted the demon. They're in the other room, so I'm gonna go to Dolan's room, enter it if I can, and start grabbing anything of value I see.
All right. You can absolutely enter it. You should be able to pop yourself right through there. And in Dolan's room, I'll give you. You just find 3 acid bombs. That's all you find in his room.
Okay.
You can move to another room as another action, though, since that was pretty well. I'll give you still 2 more actions because that was a close move and a quick search.
Okay, so Bunny and them will hopefully be able to search the other one. Now you said this door down here is locked.
Mm-hmm.
So would I have to like bust it down or something like that?
That is one thing. When I just said a second ago, another thing that Corstella had around her neck was 2 keys. And so Bunny, you would have grabbed those as well, or you can toss them to the whore, or you can change which room you went to.
Okay, well, how about this? As I'm running by, since I probably would have seen her get the keys, right, if she ran off?
Yes.
Okay, so then I would discover the door is locked, screamed at Bunny, toss me the keys!
Got it.
Yeah. She chunks them to you, and you can get that door opened and inside.
Okay.
Bunny, it's your turn. Round 3.
Loot the room, check the other place.
Yep. Checking this room. What is in here?
What is in there? Oh, again, there's another door to the south. Let me get that room specifically. Oh God, that's way too big. That is G20. Yeah. This room simply contains a pair of unused beds and nightstands. It is the room to the south. That is, you can move through there, and you find, you find this was the room of her, her Cambian assistant. This is the demon's bedroom. Where's the description of this room? Yeah, this room is lushly appointed with dark stained wood furniture upholstered in plum velvet. A long desk stretches from the north wall. Behind it sits a high bracketed chair. A table built into the southwest corner of the room holds crystal decanters of wine and spirits, along with a collection of delicate goblets. So you find, that the crystal decanters have value, as well as the delicate goblets. Yeah. And they're filled with wine and spirits. I'll give you another action since that move was real close.
Let me hop over. Can I exit that room and go to the door we haven't gone through at the end of the hall?
Yes. Do you open that door? What do you do? This is the door that has a rune on it. What do you do?
Maybe check my room instead, because I have a bad feeling about
Can I do... Where is my thing? I would like to cast Sift on that room door.
Make sure. Inside. You're looking to see if it's a trap, right? That's what Sift does. I keep forgetting this spell.
Is it a trap? Is there
Yes. Okay.
anything on it that, like, if we open this, it's gonna blow up? It's or
Yes. Yes. And yes. And yes.
if we open it, it's gonna blow up.
There is a definite trap on here. That it seems to be radiating magical energy. Powerful magical energy.
Guys, this door is bad news. There's something up with this door. Either it's trapped or there's something really bad behind it.
All right. Next on the initiative is Rowan.
I'm sorry. Now I have this whole image in my head of Tathon ordering a liter of cola and then treating him like a cop.
Liter of cola. Did they spit in your drink, Tathon? Does that look like spit to you? That's all right.
Hold on just a moment. I'm trying to decide.
Okay. Take your time. We got just a minute.
So if I
Cauldron Rod.
cast detect magic, can it tell me something about something about the door?
So
why?
detect magic, like on the first round, you would be able to just tell where there's magic.
Okay.
On the second round, you can tell the school of magic, and on the third round, you can tell something else, and then you can make a spellcraft check to get more specific information.
Doesn't sound very useful.
Detect magic is more of an outside of initiative order, like outside of combat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Skill.
I don't know. I'm wait.
Okay, she delays. Xavier. Dolan still, I believe, is unsearched. Philosopher's unsearched. Dahor has entered that room but has not searched it.
I'll search, like, while I'm there, I'll search Dolan.
Okay.
I begin patting him down.
All right. Dolan. Oh, I didn't type his stuff out because I'm a stupid guy that doesn't do smart things.
Remember, Rowan, you've got that magic key that the demon had, or magic ring that the demon had.
Oh yeah, you can spellcraft that. Figure out what it is. That can be.
That's a good idea.
Otherwise, check rooms. We need to loot and run. We're gonna get overrun.
Yeah.
We're gonna get Steved.
Or check the other bodies.
Oh my gosh.
I would literally say check all the rooms and don't worry about checking loot until we're out of here. Because he's given us so many rounds before something happens.
Yeah. Well.
Snatch and grab.
Let's see. Dolan has magical armor, a magical sword, and 2 more acid bombs on his belt. I can't. His character sheet won't open, so I'm giving you what I can remember off my head.
You'll give us the rest later.
Yeah, if there's anything more than that, I'll give you the rest later.
Okay. I just take it and throw it in the bag of holding. And then as I'm patting him down, why? Why betray everybody? What makes you want to do this? Why?
She's going to save the world. You just don't understand. You're ruining things.
And then he says, I don't understand. I'm going to shoot an arrow into her.
So you shoot her now?
Yes.
Okay.
A 24.
24 hits. Her
For 2.
prone and helpless AC.
Hits her through me. It's a good shot.
What's the damage?
2.
2?
Yep. And then
Hey,
as it hits her,
Watch out for my ass.
doesn't look like she can save the world now.
A tear rolls down Dolan's cheek. And it is Roll 20 is messing up. Tathon's turn.
Plucking the arrow out from behind my ass.
Hey, give me that. That's mine.
Yeah, it's going through some things. It's running out of uses. Now, Dolan, you were here when she came out and showed you that she was lying to you and proved everything that we were telling you was right and admitted that she's in it for the power. You can't save the world with the Runelords' power. That's exactly what it doesn't do. And then I'm going to stand up and start dragging the table with her on it towards the door.
All right.
The one at the end. Is it him?
You can do that. Absolutely. I don't know what. Takes some effort, but you can get her, right over towards the door.
Okay. Basically, I want to kind of block the door myself as well, sitting on top of the other corpses.
Rowan, you can roll a spellcraft check on your turn to check out that ring that you picked up.
I would like to do that.
All right. What you do is you're going to go over here.
Okay.
In main. Go down to the bottom. Hit that button.
Okay.
She rolled a 15. What you have here is a ring of protection +2, which is better than anything else that we found in the game so far. You still have a spell book and a long sword as well. If you want to go ahead and I can roll that spellcraft over if you want to use it on the long sword. It is a +1 longsword. All right. Raish, it's your turn. Bottom of the initiative.
I'm gonna walk over to Dolan and say, "Save your tears. Throw acid in my face." I'm gonna pistol whip him.
That's straight up.
That's a melee attack. Oh, it's just a 10.
It's success.
Good. Okay. That's a 1d6.
So many.
1 point of
Oh,
damage.
well, I got my revenge.
Coincidentally, he falls unconscious. Not really. Not
Oh, you should have.
really.
Unconscious would have been perfect. Dying would have sucked.
Top of the initiative, round 4. Dahor, it's your turn. You hear some banging coming from the doors downstairs.
Okay, which door are you talking about? You're talking about the one up here that I'm hearing noises?
No, you're hearing noises coming from downstairs.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. In that case, let me loot whatever's in this room.
All right. In this room, you find this room takes you a good minute to get through, so it's going to take 2 of your actions.
Okay.
But you search all through this room, and you actually have to move into this one, this second door that needs to be unlocked. And you will find inside of an armoire. Oh shoot, where is it? The armoire contains an obsidian statue of a long-legged elephant, a pair of magical goggles, a scroll, a cold iron longsword lacquered in an iridescent violet and wrapped in velvet tapestry, a jewel-encrusted box containing 2,100 gold pieces worth of fine jewelry, and a dozen fine gowns and accessories.
Okay, you're gonna have to post that guy. Money couldn't keep up.
Yeah. Sorry, hold on. My kid is crying. I'll have to turn this down a little bit.
Yeah, do you want to type it instead of writing it, Susan?
Hell, Jeremy could copy pasta into the chat.
I can do that.
Because then she could copy pasta it from there.
Oh, there we go.
All right. You still have one action.
All right. Would I be able to open up and get into the other door, the one that was in here?
You could. You could.
Then can I also scream, "They are coming"?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dahora. I don't think they heard you.
It's too late.
I know. I know.
That is a closet with nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. Also in the armoire, you found Corstella's diary.
Oh, yes.
Lily, will you
take
get me
the
another
diary.
drink, please?
Now, here's a question. With the diary, would it be worth potentially on my next turn if I'd be able to, like, whip through it and find out how to open that other door?
I mean, I don't think you'd be able to do it in one turn, but
Okay.
I mean, it might potentially be worth something. All right. Whose turn is it?
All right. So besides the warded room, we still have the bodies of the other guys, and then basically the GTFO somehow, and they're on the way.
And we are in round 4.
I think Josh said he was taking care of the other guys, so we Josh along.
Yeah, and that was my idea, was for me to handle those guys at the door while y'all handle the room that seemed to be rigged with explosives and possibly moving Dolan over there. Because with those 2 monk bodies, me and the Corstella chair shield wall, I can hold them for a minute.
I guess my question becomes, like, what are we going to be able to do with this room? Like, how are we going to deactivate the trap? Does anyone have anything that could open the door? So I'd rather not fight all the Steves to get out of here.
Oh yeah.
I do
door
have
down
an
here?
idea for that. The reason I put her on the table is I think I'm planning on using her like a shield and pushing my way through the Steves.
Yeah,
Okay.
we still need to check that room though.
That's fair. That's why I'm over
Okay.
here letting
Yeah.
y'all do that.
That's my like.
So
Because
I'm
my
going to
perception's
metagame for you guys. My plan of attack now that I've cleared all the rooms besides that, I don't have anything minus the book. So my next plan is to start reading the book as I go over to the demon, and I'm going to grab the demon body so we can potentially use that body as the, oh shit, there's a thing here killing everyone, run. As a play, potentially, for the Steves.
Okay.
That's my metagaming plan.
We're gonna open this magical door.
If anyone can.
What was wrong with it? Why can't we open it?
It's basically a trapped bomb room kind of thing. It's a giant ward.
It is Bunny's turn.
I don't think I have anything that can get through this door.
You can just open it. Take a chance. You can do it.
You told me there are really bad things on this door.
I mean, you never know. You might live. Maybe I'm wrong.
It's a ward on the door?
There's bad magics on this door that are. You said it's gonna blow up.
With their sift ability.
Well, I bet her diary will say something about it, so maybe we just leave that alone for now. What about this last room up here on the top left?
It's a dining room. You've already been in there.
okay.
Yeah. Or well, X has already been in there. But
yeah, so all the rooms are looted basically,
except
minus
for the trapped room.
Trapped room and then the 2 monk bodies.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna hold in case someone else can come over here and help me with this.
Okay. Rowan held in the last round, and she may also be distracted with the kid. So we'll move her down. Xavier, it's your turn.
Okay, so Thon's out of that room, right? Is Race out of that room?
No, Raish is still standing there.
Okay. I look at Race and I put my finger over my mouth and go shh. And then I look at Dolan. I let you live. I let you out of there against what I wanted to do. I listened to our friend Tithon, and you hurt them. I'm not having you hurt anyone else. And then I'm going to take a full round action.
Mm-hmm.
Rapid shot, point blank shot, and then I am going to shoot. So I shoot once for an 11.
That's a hit.
That's 7 points of damage, and then my second arrow is a 28.
For 6 points of damage.
Is he still alive?
You see, he's barely breathing. But you have just taken him to well below his HP. Well below 0. He's nearly dead.
I pull my 2 arrows out and I put them I put one into my hand, holding it on the bow, the other one into my quiver, and I turn to walk out. If you'll let me walk out, I'll walk out, but if not, that's fine too.
Sure. You move towards the door.
So he's going to bleed out and die, basically. So I come out here.
B was the one who didn't cave.
Tathan.
Like my plan, I'm gonna basically barricade the door with myself while I'm checking the monks and dragging the table.
Right.
That was my idea, at least.
On the monks, you find a talisman of a lesser talisman of arrow protection, and a lesser talisman of warrior's courage.
They're funny. This is what really funny together.
I know they are magical, and I probably shouldn't have just given them to you outright. But yeah, I will say they have carvings on them, but you can tell what they are. Yeah, you find those 2 talismans on the bodies. You have one more action, we'll say.
I'll try and peek out the door.
Oh
Oh
You peek out the door.
Or can I roll perception to see if I hear people coming first?
Yup.
They just built their own store in the middle of the
You see, there's people coming.
Okay, like my original thought, it's me and the monk bodies and course table leaning against the door.
Okay.
Table Stella?
Table Stella. All right. Bunny, do you want to take your turn?
And just so it makes it more clear, I actually have my shield hanging on my back where I normally hang it, and I've sheathed the broken sword, and I'm like literally holding the table with both my hands. That's what I'm doing now.
Bunny?
I'm gonna hold.
Going to continue to hold. All right. Raish.
Hang on, Devin. Can I interrupt real quick? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Hey, so I thought so do you have a broken sword? Like your sword is broken, or are you using the sword that we found? I'm confused.
My
Sorry.
sword broke from a critical failure.
No, remember, I just went with that didn't happen. You hurt your hand?
Well,
Because I'm not going to break your sword on a fumble.
Yeah, your
Yes.
sword's damaged, I thought.
I thought you did say it was damaged, though.
No, I said your hand was hurt, and that's why you were taking a negative to it. You damaged your hand.
All right, fine. Then I use my broken sword hand to threaten her. Fine.
No, I just thought Rich threw it into the box, so that's why I was confused. I don't care. If
Oh,
you're
no.
using it. I
Not
was just trying
that.
to figure out
Not
where it
that
was.
sword. Not that
No,
sword.
that
sorry.
sword is in the box.
Okay.
Sorry.
Tathon's not that dumb.
It's only slightly dumb.
Tunnel vision is a better word.
Yeah.
But okay, I've had my mind that my sword was actually broken, but that's fine. Then it's in its sheath and my sword's hanging on my back next to the box or on the box, whatever. And I'm holding her as a shield. There.
Okay. All right. Raish?
I'm going to take out the Spider-Man bed sheets I picked up in a previous episode. and
Okay.
I'm gonna lay them over Dolan's unconscious, bleeding out body.
Oh, he would appreciate that. Spider-Man
then-
was his favorite. Nobody knows that.
And then I'm gonna stand there and eat a trail ration.
All right. It's good use of a round. Bunny?
Meta, what should I do, guys? Like, should I try to open this thing and spring it?
I don't know. I have nothing for it. That's why I'm over here.
Because I mean,
Being
the
a door.
thing is, it could be really bad because she obviously trapped it for a reason.
Hmm.
Does anybody have disabled trap or disabled device? Is that a thing?
Hang on, Jeremy. What type of knowledges can we roll on this door?
Yeah, what if we roll?
Arcana. I mean, y'all have rolled knowledges on it. And she's cast Sift on it. I've kind of told you everything I can about it. It's a glyph.
We're talking about the door with the ward. Okay.
Yeah, it's a glyph of warding, and it is a magical trap that will do damage if you set it off.
Okay.
Glyph of wardings. Here, let me see what I can tell. What more I can tell you about glyph of warding.
Can she roll a spellcraft on a glyph, and it might help recognize how to disarm it or something else?
She has all the knowledges, basically.
Yeah, no, she has all the knowledges. It's just I don't think bards get I forget what it's called in this, but like trap sense.
All right, I'll go.
Disable device.
Yeah. When casting a glyph of warding, you can set all the conditions of the ward. Typically, any creature entering the ward area or opening the warded object without speaking a password, which you set when casting the spell, is subject to the magic it stores.
So, Dohor,
And alternatively, in addition to a password trigger, glyphs can be set according to physical characteristics such as height or weight or creature type or subtype or kind.
So, Dohor, why don't you try to skim through the diary and see if there's like a password written down or any type of hints?
Yep.
Okay. What you gonna do, though, Bunny?
Dehor, your book say anything about this?
Well, he can't check it till his turn.
Oh, that's right. Ah,
Hold.
yeah.
Well,
I don't
right.
know what else to do.
Well, that is the end of round 4 and top of round 5. The first thing that's going to happen is these guys are going to come and start pounding against the door. And we're going to do strength checks to get through.
Do I get a bonus because of the bodies and weight? To oppose, that is.
Ooh. Yeah, you do an opposed strength check.
Fuck.
Oh, it's a thon.
I should have bottle capped that. I should have fucking bottle capped it. This is important.
Let me move these guys out of the way. This Steve right here manages to kick the door open, and he stands there and he's staring at you. You have his leader tied to a table. He's, what the fuck are you doing?
So the table is between me and him, and like, she's been lying to you. And we're taking her in for justice for the murders she's committed. Stand aside.
No, I don't think I will. You have to answer some questions. I'm afraid. I'm afraid I'm going to have to put my foot down. You have to answer some questions.
You can come with us to town. I'll answer them there. We're not staying here.
All right. I gotta roll some initiatives for these guys because I was kind of hoping you guys would have fucked off out of here by the time they showed up, but you didn't. You surprisingly stayed around for 5 rounds.
4.
We had business.
All right. Oh my God, dude, you guys.
We are so screwed.
My plan was to kill Dolan the moment I knew he was here, because I didn't want to let him out of that room.
Okay.
Can we escape out the windows, guys?
There we go. Dahor, it is your turn.
Okay. How many turns do I got to use out of the 3 to attempt to get any kind of a password, and or is there any windows we can
We are
jump out?
officially into normal combat rules, so
Okay.
if you want to read through a book, it'll be a full round action.
Let's just kill Steve first.
Well, there's many Steves.
We'll kill all
That's
of
our problem.
How many, Steve? Because he opened the door and I can't see.
4.
Guys, consider this XP grinding.
Oh, God.
You know
Okay.
we're like almost all out of spells and shit, right?
I got you.
Okay, well,
Consider
why don't
this-
you use your diplomacy to get us out of this?
I'll try. But door, throw something at the door to see if it sets anything off.
Okay.
Like said person, object.
I want to step back.
Actually, do I have anything I can throw at it? Now we knew about the door being trapped. Was it the action the door had to be opened, or like you're saying, just throwing something at it?
It does seem like you would assume that you have to open the door to set off the trap.
I almost wonder if breaking the door down would do it or not.
Does no one here have mage hand?
Do I?
I don't.
Corstella, open the door.
No. If you
All right.
want what's behind that door,
Nope,
you
it wasn't a
have to risk it
request.
yourself.
I mean, she's tied to a table. Just push her through the ward.
I'm
All
about to
right.
push her through the Steves.
So metagame guys, should I be going to beat down the Steves, or should I be trying to knock down the door just to get whatever's in there? Because obviously there's something very valuable in there.
Let's handle the Steves.
Okay.
I mean, we're gonna have to deal with the Steves anyway because they're already pushed through the door. So let's just handle the Steves.
All right.
Well, I opened it, but we'll see what happens.
Hang on, let me.
Or if you want to delay and see if I can talk us out of this.
I doubt you can talk us out of this, but how about this? Let's see. How about me and Stop? I'll get within the 10-foot range of the door. So would this be a spot that I could potentially whack at people?
Yeah, if they come in,
Okay.
you probably have to use the 5-foot range once they get, because you're only 5 feet away from any square at the door.
Okay. And Stop will be here, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold my action that if the Steves try and hurt us and attack us, and malice and that, I will unleash attacks and bites from me and Stop.
Mm-hmm. All right. So. Okay. I'm going to roll acrobatics on both of these guys right here. They're going to try and get through the door without getting attacked. Plus 9 to acrobatics. Jesus Christ. So cancel.
They
So
can
plus
get
for
through
one.
me and her. Okay.
Okay, that's not. Okay, if he's looking at himself, then that's okay.
He doesn't have acrobatics, so I'll just roll a dex check, which he does poorly. So the Steve one tries to go through, but you just kind of like slam the table down and keep him from being able to play. But as you do that, Philosopher 1, Little Miss Monk, comes tumbling through the other side of the door.
Another philosopher? Fuck.
Yeah, and lands right there. Xavier, it's your turn.
As she lands, Xavier screams, hold up. Wait. It's not what it looks like.
It looks pretty bad.
Don't forget to point at the demon.
It is pretty bad. So your leader here.
Use
go ahead.
my action, rush next to the demon, and be like, "There's a demon in here. We needed help."
So is your goal to pin it all on the demon, like Dahor was saying?
Yeah.
That wasn't my goal, but we can go with that.
Okay. If that's what Bunny wants to do on her turn, then we'll need a bluff check. But Xavier, we'll try your thing first, real quick.
What was the chick's name?
Stella.
Look, your head mistress
Oh my god.
was corrupted by this evil, and I point to the demon, kind of set Bunny up a little bit. And when we came in here, all we were doing was trying to have a peaceful meal and discuss an artifact that we had knowledge that she might know of. And then as we asked her questions, she and her friend attacked us. We think it was the demon's fault as controlling her, but we don't know. It happened so fast, and we were attacked, and things just went sideways. So please, just let us leave.
Okay. So in a minute, I'm going to let you roll a diplomacy. But
Okay.
who wants to
And
aid?
I'm going to use my performance oratory.
Okay.
For my diplomacy.
Okay. Who wants to aid? You can aid with your own diplomacy check or a bluff check. But tell me what you add in to make it better. That is a successful aid from Tathan. What do you say?
Yeah, and we need to get her away from that demon before it makes things worse.
Okay.
Which Tathan's not lying.
Bunny, successful bluff to aid. So we're at a +4 on this check.
This demon came out of the room following her. We got it unconscious, but we've got to go. We need to get out of here. You guys, turn around, go back down the stairs. We're gonna follow you.
Let's see. I'll roll for Rowan, because why not? Rowan does not help. She just kind of stares there, wide-eyed. Raish, Dahor, do y'all want to try and add in on this?
I'm like around the corner. I'm good over here. I'm eating.
All right, sorry. I tried a 12 for diplomacy.
A 12 is not successful. I think you need a 15.
Okay.
You do.
Okay. So you have an additional +4 to this check.
Okay, I'm gonna throw in another bottle cap, which will put me at
+12.
Put me at 3 bottle caps. Okay. Sorry, did that for me to know.
Now they are. I will say they are hostile.
That's fine.
So.
And I'm gonna use my perform skill. That is a 17 plus 12. That is a 29.
29. She sits there and she looks, at all the blood. She looks at her 2 comrades dead, just a little bit pulled away from the door. And she says, all right. Look, I understand, but I have to call the guard. You people are not allowed to leave. I can't just let you walk out. We'll call the magistrate and get this sorted out properly.
I look at her and I just okay. We're not fighting, so that's
Ask her to
fine.
open that door down there.
Do you know? Do you know it's in this door down here? Because that's what's when we add. This is what we are asking about this ward, and that's when everything started. Is it something that controls people's minds or anything like that?
She moves down.
Dahor will chime in and be like, I could have sworn we saw the demon come out of there.
And she's roll bluff check. She gets up close to the door and she's
Are you telling me to roll a bluff check?
Dahor.
Okay.
And
18.
she looks and she says, "Now I've seen this on every single one of my patrols. This symbol seems nefarious. She told us not to worry, but
Wait, there's a symbol on the door?
yeah, it's
That's the ward.
Can you
the rune.
can you open the door for us?
Roll a bluff persuasion, whatever you want to roll.
Okay.
Well, evidence that may prove her innocence might be in there. That's how I'm going to aid.
All right. Where's
25.
Bunny? You can't be that far away.
I would love if
You were
the
here.
monk gets killed by opening the door.
So we're at 27.
Back there, I'm over by
All right.
I aided by saying that whatever's in there might prove her innocence or guilt. We need that evidence.
You lended your turn down there, Bunny.
Well, you can't go in that spot if she's there, though.
Wait, why did
Well,
I-
yeah, but
Yeah,
And my turn down there. When I took my turn, I moved up to the demon.
oh, okay. You moved up
And
to
I'm
the
shouting
okay.
while
What do you
motioning
mean?
at the demon. Look,
Okay.
demon followed her.
Fair enough. Okay. Okay.
Now the
Oh.
question is, does Jeremy kill his wife's character when she's not here?
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
She's AFK. Oh,
So that's
no.
Jeremy, that's a 27 if nobody else is aiding.
27. Well, she
Yeah, babe.
says, all right. Well,
Okay.
we'll open this door, and one of the Steves will go to the guard and tell him what's inside. And so she reaches and opens the door.
Braces for impact.
Hey, can y'all hold that for like 2 minutes real quick? I gotta do something with Micah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
intermission, time out, pause.
Yeah, this is a good time for coffee before the
No. You don't need coffee. Where the hell's the popcorn? This is going to be excellent. Why do I?
That fan, that shit's about to hit it.
Why do I have a feeling we're now going to have to tell the other Steves of, look, we didn't just murder this one here. She opened the door because of her, I swear.
I'm sure they can see past you, and they're listening.
Yeah, good point.
I promise we didn't tell her to open it. We heard you tell her to open it.
Now,
We're gonna go down and be like, "Any Steves left?" No, we're not Steves.
I guess a question, Jeremy, since my action was held never activated because of his they didn't attack us. On it probably would be my next round, but I would assume at this point, if they're saying, hey, we're going to investigate, that Dahor's going to just quickly start reading through the book looking for evidence because we're all freaking out trying to show her fraud.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know what I got to roll for that.
I will disseminate all the information that you get from her book in a minute.
Okay.
It's a bit. And I wrote it all in like one big block, so I can't pick out bullet points from it.
No, that's fine. But at least at this point, Dahor would at least kind of get off guard as everyone's trying to point fingers in that and start reading through the book as quick as he could to try and find anything to help us show she's an evil wench.
Yeah. Let's see.
Rowan's got a reflex of 23. Let's hope she'll survive.
Well, as soon as this door.
Oh, wait, he's not back yet. X isn't back yet.
Oh, X isn't back yet.
Oh shit.
Dog coming in here. All right.
Well, I thought he was going to disarm it, not just freaking open it.
I found it funny.
I love hearing what happened. You're not dead yet.
Kelly just sees me getting ready to do stuff.
That was their uneasiness. Question.
God.
Don't worry, there's a Steve in front of you to take the full brunt of whatever's about to happen.
Oh, that's a philosopher.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
the
It's
monk.
not. It's not her.
Her name is Svetlana.
Svetlana. Hopefully Svetlana is nice and stocky to take the blasts or whatever the hell it is.
You're gonna Svetlana get out of the way.
I just put something in names if people want to see.
Yeah, while waiting for eggs.
Man. All right.
So you like how we throw the wrench in everything you ever plan?
Right? Like you want to know how much I've used of what I wrote tonight?
I'll say a page maybe.
The loot list.
I read y'all the loot. So, I think I've got 2 weeks prepped for this now. So it might take a little bit longer than I thought to finish out this book. But that's okay. Casey, come on. I want to murder everybody.
Oh, God.
It's moving away from that door.
Yes.
Right.
Step away from the whore.
Oh,
I
wait. Hold on. Bunny,
Yeah.
I do have to pull you back. See, because you aided, but you aided as a free action. Your move is not for 1, 2, 3, 4 more places in the initiative order.
Okay.
So I gotta pull you back. And I need a reflex save.
Well, your monk also went through the door and then all the way down there. So
Hang on. What happened? I'm back.
True. The monk
So-
did do her movement and open the door. So
Hey, okay.
it's
Oh, no.
so the door's not open yet.
not yet. The
I'm
door
back.
is being opened as soon as Casey comes back.
I'm back.
Okay.
So the
So
monk
she-
gets an extra turn after the turn it got past me and down to the door.
Fine. I'll give you that. She doesn't open the door despite the fact that you guys have clearly persuaded me to get this character to open the door. I will delay what y'all wanted to happen just so that you can get
If you're
everybody
making
safely
us
away.
go in initiative, you should too.
I'm just okay. You get everybody safely moved away from consequences so that fun things don't happen. Okay, Xavier, it's still no. You used your turn to persuade. Tathon, it's your turn.
Well, I'm
No,
gonna
wait, it's your turn to persuade. It is Xavier's turn. I'm sorry. It's still Xavier's turn. That was just one of your actions, I believe. Wait. I did 2 turns at the same time. I kind of ran those two turns simultaneously. That was a bit of a mess up. So we will move on to Tathon. That's my bad. Tathon, your turn.
How many Steves are blocking my way through this out here?
2, and a philosopher on the outside.
Well, that's where I'm going with the table slana.
Hey,
Table
Jeremy. Jeremy.
Yeah.
Could I have taken a 5-foot step? If you say no, it's cool. I just wanted to move right there. I apologize.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
So essentially, I'm gonna go moving that way.
All right. Well, you need to roll some acrobatics to get through them, and you're gonna have a table.
Oh no, I'm gonna bull rush. I'm not acrobaticsing. I'm just going through them.
So you're just starting. Okay.
I'm not attacking
Wait.
them. I'm just
If you're
moving through them.
bull rushing
Hang
them
on,
with the table on a staircase, you are attacking them.
Josh, a bull rush is an attack.
Right, but I'm not trying to avoid them. I'm just trying to go that way. Whether or not they stop me is up to Jeremy.
So, no,
So
don't put
what
that
do you
on
want me to do?
No, Josh. Let's be clear. You're not going to put it on me whether or not combat happens for the party. If you're moving at people with a table of the intention of you get out of my way or get hit, like this is like The Simpsons. I'm going to come swinging my fist, and if you get punched, it's your own damn fault. No, you're starting to fight. You're starting to fight.
Then I'm trying to move that way. Do they move out of my way?
They do not willingly because they have not.
Then I will close the door.
Okay.
And then I will brace myself against it. That is my turn.
Okay. Race.
Leave willingly.
Hold.
Race holds. Bunny, now it's your turn. You can move around now.
I'm gonna move up next to the demon.
Okay. You still have a standard action.
I don't know. I didn't want to be in combat.
Can I make a suggestion, Bunny?
Sure.
You might want to go around the corner. If it explodes, it might explode outwards, and you might have a chance of not getting so much debris hit. But that's just my idea of what's going to happen.
Good idea. Okay. Why don't I go in front of that doorway?
Ro?
I'm gonna move back all the way too, just so like if there is 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 gets you there. Okay. I'm gonna wait.
All right. It is the next philosopher's turn. She's going to I guess she's going to delay. That Steve 1 will once again. Yeah, you just shut the door back in his face. He's going to kick it open. Nat 20. You want to give me an opposed strength check, Josh? All right. He manages to kick the door and splinter it, and push it open again. And he says, "Hi. We're not going until we figure out what's going on here." Dehor, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna scream at the Steve and Tathan and everyone, going, "I think that's booby trap. We need to get out of here. Go!" And like, I'll take a panic 5-foot step towards the door, and I guess hold my action.
Steve 2 will say, "Booby what?" and he will delay. And Philosopher 1 will turn around and look at you, and she says, "You say it's booby trapped. You think something bad's gonna happen to me? I don't want to open the door if something bad's gonna happen to me." And she's waiting for a response.
Then make your teacher open it.
Yeah, I'll do a diplomacy, and what I will say to them. Okay, I'll say to them, it's like, well, you said you're going to open the door. We thought you knew that symbol was bad, and you were still going to open the door. So how are we going to open this door? And I don't want to get blown up.
I just knew it had a symbol, and I just thought a symbol was, something like a marking, like maybe it's a bathroom or a broom closet.
We would have opened it already.
Sounds to me like you saved her life.
Maybe. Then I'll kind of look at the party and just be like, should I just ram the damn thing down and wish for the best?
No.
No.
We need to read the diary.
No. We have time now. Like, if Jeremy wants to keep us in combat order, I think we have enough time for you to flip through the diary, though.
Yeah.
That was my whole point here. Like, to stall, just we can find something out, because now everybody's trying to figure out this door.
All right. Well, she goes ahead and she tells the last philosopher to take off and get a guard. So if y'all are going to lay around, then that's what that third guard, that last philosopher, is going to do. right.
Okay. Then
So
Devor
exactly
starts
what we
flipping through
need
the
is
book.
This we will do Corstella's diary as the last thing of the night, and we'll start back next week. All right. So Corstella's diary. Born in Riddleport, Corstella was raised in the shadow of Thessalonian monument known as the Cipher Gate. She knew from an early age that Varissia held many ancient and mysterious sites such as these, and even as a child she was determined to visit as many as she could. She knew in her heart that these majestic monuments were tied to her people's origins, and she longed for a stronger connection to her home and ancestors. As a youth, Corstella was a devoted student of Barissian history. Lore about Thassalon was often difficult to come by, and what did exist was muddled and confused by thousands of years of myth and legend. Frustrated with contradictory reports and a lack of truly scholarly studies from the region's monuments, Corstella set off to visit as many of the ancient ruins as she could. Though she hoped to learn more about the ancient Varissians and how they fit into Thassalon, she was often forced to flee from deadly creatures that dwelled within these locations. Yet she spoke to knowledgeable Varissian elders, as she spoke to knowledgeable Varissian elders, she came across a disturbing myth. A story of a group of her ancestors who, in their despair, deep in the age of anguish, turned to worship demons. These ancient Varissians fell under the rule of a powerful demon named Ulvagor, who subjugated and abused them. The desperate Varissians called out to Lamashtu for aid, but only fell into further corruption. Ultimately, only the actions of a powerful priestess of Ashava named Siziralu were able to save them. Inspired by this fragmentary tale, Corstella sought out members of the priesthood of Ashava, a quest that eventually led her to Magnamar and to the elven cleric Aldrani. Corstella discovered the elf was one of the most knowledgeable scholars of Saint Siziralu, but Aldrani didn't trust Corstella and only shared a base level of the information with the Varissian woman. Frustrated by Aldrani's refusal to cooperate, Corstella continued to investigate this demonic connection to the Varissians after Earthfall. Through this line of inquiry, combined with an urge for more power, Corstella began to learn how to consort with demons herself. It was through these endeavors that Corstella eventually met her Cambian companion that she refers to as her pride-bound assistant, a source that answered many of her questions and seemed to have been a bit of an earworm, changing her personality and her thoughts throughout the years. When she moved to Roderick's Cove and built a manor, she brought her Cambian with her. Her careful study led to the discovery of a few Thessalonian sites. With each discovery, her access to lore of ancient Thassalon grew exponentially. Corstella fell upon a sudden increase of reports and journals that led her to grow increasingly aghast at what she learned. Her illusions about the Runelords shattered when she learned that the Thessalonians, who were supposed to be better and more progressive than the Aslanti, in fact subjugated her people during the height of the Empire. Corstella thinks Varissians can learn from this past, and they can overcome it in the current day, seize what was once Thassalon, and gain the power that was built on the backs of their ancestors. Some reports she read revealed the possibility of Thessalonian ruins not far from Roderick's Cove, a ruin supposedly hidden within the Trollwood to the south. In particular, she was intrigued by the hints that Sir Roderick himself, the town's founder, had explored one of these locations. After this discovery, Corstella made her way to his long-abandoned home, Roderick's Wreck, to see if there was anything she could learn from the site. Not expecting to find anything of value, since the place was a favorite hangout for wayward teens, she was astounded when she discovered a treasure beyond her wildest dreams, an invisible blade set into a jeweled hilt. She recalled a book that spoke of the swords of sin, powerful weapons carried by the champions of the Runelords, and she learned that this was Baraket, the Sword of Pride. Though she had no training with such weapons, Corstella found the magical blade effortless and light, but her real reason for treasuring the weapon was its ancient significance. She writes about how the blade seemed to call to her. Yeah, how she grew attached to it. Towards the last couple pages of the journal, she writes about the night of the murders. She says that that night during the conflict, she felt the sword calling to her as if it wanted to be drawn. Its power seemed to be growing by the second. When the Horned Fangs made some snide comment about her intelligence, she felt insulted. Before she even realized what was happening, the sword was in her hand, and she felt an unbelievable power flowing through her. It seemed as if the sword was speaking to her, speaking through her, and calling out to someone. She described in detail how a swirling mist moved in from all directions, damp and bone cold. The shadows began first to move through the mist, and then some fearsome creatures appeared to materialize from inside the mist, surrounding her foes as they screamed in soundless horror as their lives, or maybe their souls, were pulled from their bodies. Costello was horrified what happened when Barakat flared to life. So she locked Barakat inside of a force blast protected chest and stuck it away behind a warded door in her upper quarters. The only way to get in this warded door is to be her or her Cambian assistant. But as the last couple lines have showed you, you have no reason to go in this door now. The only thing she had in this door was Barakat.
Well, there we go. We averted a crisis of killing us.
Open that door and find an empty case and be pissed off about the damage that y'all are about to take. This whole session, I've been waiting for y'all to take damage for an empty case. And then y'all are about to kill this woman and, start combat for an empty case. Like, combat could have started any one of two ways. It still can, depending on how y'all handle this moving forward. Upon learning that knowledge, the philosopher, the remaining philosopher, and the two Steves kind of just stand there with their mouths open, and she worked with the demon. Wait, you mean she killed these people? Hold on, you mean the stories are true?
Dahor's gonna be like, well, I just read it to you, so I think it's a little pertinent since it's her handwriting, I would assume. And he like points the book at the guy to show him, look. See, we're not lying here. She's pretty screwed up.
So it all does seem to be in her writing. This is awful.
These artifacts corrupt. You cannot wield them.
I just want to say I was the first one to say all of this.
Not wrong.
If there's any accolades or medals to be given out, I think I should be the first in line to receive it.
Yeah. As y'all are discussing, the final philosopher comes back with two guards. And one of them, he's the captain of the guard. I forget what I said. It's Juliet. It's Juliet Fearson. He walks in and he's like, "All right, I hope you guys don't mind. I brought the new guy." And the new guy steps in and sees all the dead bodies and just immediately starts throwing up in the corner.
Puking his guts out.
New guy is puking his guts out in the corner.
I'm gonna stop the main captain and be like, before you look behind me, don't freak out. But we did take care of a demon. And then I'll just kind of like point over and like lean over, like, yeah.
He looks at the demon and he just goes, "What the fuck happened?" And we'll end it there for the night.
I'll just have
I imagine that
visual,
along with the other bodies and her tied to a table. It's gonna set the stage for him.
Yeah.
He's just gonna be like, "What in the hell is going on? Why is she chained to a table? Why is there dead bodies over there? And there's a fucking demon."
And he knows who I am.
You
dead.
I used to be his boss.
Yeah, there's Dahor just going, just read the book. We're okay. Let's get out of here. Just like nothing has happened.
All right.
Okay.
Really hungry.
Everybody say bye to the recording.
Out of the recording.
Bye, recording.